Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Okay, let's continue with Neverwinter Nights. We just load this up here. Loud. Thank you. Very good. Okay, there we go. Let me just check something. Is it possible for me to have this in a window? The game doesn't. See, it doesn't provide a windowed mode. And it minimizes when it's not being... Will that show up? That does show up. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Why is that not showing up correctly? Let me just save again. Okay. So here we are. We're in the Hall of Justice, I think it's called. Something like that. We had just been selling some items. And we were clearing out the Beggars District. Or something like that. Which is suffering from an undead infestation. We have our party, such as it is. Grimnor, our Dire Badger, and Pania, our familiar, who is an eyeball now. Started off as a bat, but eyeball has eye lasers, so it's more useful. And it's neater. So I think the general order which I tend to do the different districts in is the Beggars District, the Beggars Nest, then the Docks District. No, Beggars Nest, Peninsula District, and then I think Docks District, and then Black Lake District. Generally, I think I find the Beggars Nest and the Peninsula District to be the most interesting out of the two. And the other two are, well, Black Lake District is more talking to people. And, the Docks District has action. But, it's, I think it feels like a lot of sort of unnecessary stuff. Anyway. We went in two directions. We went into there and we went into the warehouse. This is the Neverwinter Academy. That's where we were studying in the prologue. We can't go back in there. That's a great graveyard further north there. I want to clear out both of these ways, though, because there's experience. Oh, pardon me. Experience to be gained. Okay, so here we are in the crypt again. This will lead to the great graveyard. We were previously over here. This is where we would appear if we went downstairs in the warehouse. And then there's the downstairs from the strange building. The alternate route here, or the warehouse, is more if you don't bother to talk to the person who gives you a rune stone to let you through the door for the strange house, you can go in through the warehouse and go down that way.
Taste the pain.
We did both. Because experience. They both link up pretty quickly anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hello, welcome. I hope you're doing well, Paul. There we go. These beetles, I believe, drop beetle bellies. Yeah, 5 beetle bellies. I think they sell for a fair bit each. I think they could be rather heavy. I don't remember what they're used for. Oh no, they're not that heavy. 0.5. Ventral shell or belly of a fire beetle. 3 gold. And that is not... That is not lootable. This is. There's a potion to cure light wounds on it. We'll put... Hold on. Put that there, please. Thank you. Didn't have enough sleep. Oh no. Had to move many things to another room. And the electrician fixed your power outage. Like, well, that's a plus side. Oh. Grimdor got hit by a trap. He is paralyzed. Actually, come to think of it, I don't remember what happens if your companions die. They might end up... they might end up going back to the Hall of Justice. I think get resurrected there and you have to pick them up again. Also, I should be using my still spell ability more often. How do I do that? Because I learned that. I haven't been using it. Still spell allows me to cast spells. Here we go. 1 level higher. But it allows me to cast them without a penalty to my arcane without the arcane spell failure penalty I'm getting from wearing split mail. I had a look at this. So I'm doing a fighter wizard, like I did in Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and in Baldur's Gate 3. And one of the things in Neverwinter Nights here is that while you can multi-class into a multi-class into a fighter as a wizard or vice versa, so you can wear heavy armor. The armor comes along with an arcane spell failure percentage chance. This is basically you cast a spell, you fail, because you're wearing heavy armor, and it is difficult to cast spells wearing heavy armor. I had a look to see whether there is any way to lower this. There's not really. There's some armor which is designed more like for a armor-wearing mage to be wearing it, so it makes it easier to cast spells. It's still... The one I'm thinking of is this Elven Chainmail. But this still has an arcane spell failure rate. It's 30% instead of 40%. There's no, fates which you can take, which lowers arcane spell failure. The main way to get around that is by using still spells, which, removes the Somnatic, I think it's called in the game, element to casting spells. Basically the hand waving element of spells, so you don't have to move to be able to use them. And my familiar died. Fantastic. And Grimdor is stunned. Woo! We don't have a way to disarm traps, so... So, I'm either just going to be casting spells and failing it now every now and then, or be using Still Spell, which I will try to use. At the moment, there's not much point in me using it because you have to cast spells using Still Spell one level higher than what they are. So the ones available here, these are all cantrips, and like I can cast Infinite Rays of Frost from my Rod of Frost here I got in the prologue, and I don't have Arcane Spell Failure on that because it's using an item. So I'll have to wait until I'm level 2 or level 3, I forget which, to be able to cast level 1 spells. So I'm basically behind a level if I want to cast them without having a Arcane Spell Failure. It's not a huge problem. If I really fail at casting a spell, I can just rest and then try again. And it doesn't seem to happen too often, so... But yeah, there's not really any way for me to lower the Arcane Spell Failure chance. Let me go rest again. Just so that Grimnor can be up at full health. I just have to move far enough away. This also means, if I remember it correctly, that you can't use Still Spell on level 9 spells. Yeah, we failed just there. Because you can't cast level 10 spells. I don't know if there's a way to get around that. Using my prestige classes or something like that. As I said, it doesn't seem to happen too often. It happened twice in a row. There we go. I also had a look at the items which we can craft at the smithy. I don't think there's any really which jump out at me. But we should be able to get all the parts we need just by going through the main story elements of chapter 1. So we already have some of them. We have fairy dust, and we also have a gargoyle skull, which are used in 2 different recipes. You can also get a diamond, or a diamond is one of the items required. Dragon blood, adamantite, I think is something else which you can get. I think you can get... I'm not too sure, actually, how many pieces we'll be able to get. It seems like that how many pieces of adamantite you can get in Chapter 1 was something which changed over patches. The guide I was reading mentions you can get at least 1, but they remembered that you can get 2 and possibly 3. But patches might have removed a number of the others, so you can only get 1. There is a dead devil here. With its head cut. Oh no, no. There's just 2 devils. And then just ahead of 1 devil. And the speared body of another. How fearsome. What's killing devils down here? Get this torch. Good job. Oh, there's a bloated dire spider. I remember this thing. Yep. Ow. Oof. This thing is a huge pain. It is pretty freaking powerful. We might be in a bad spot here. Because it can knock you down. Let me just step back. So it's poisoned me, which has lowered my strength and my movement speed. So I am over encumbered. Yep, looks like Grimnor. Yep, okay. He doesn't get back up. He will go to the Hall of Justice. This isn't good. And I'm dead. We'll save and try again, because I don't want to have to make the trip all the way back here.
The Silent Lord comes for us all!
I will win the day!
Is there something?
Nope. Don't want to talk to you. I want to get those fire beetle bellies. Okay, how are we going to deal with this? Do we want to go off to the to the Peninsula District and do that, and then come back here, or can we beat this thing?
Obidai, Verdua, Obidai, Verdua.
Ow. No, no, no. So much healing. I healed 3 hit points. Amazing. It is listed as challenging. Well, we should be able to deal with that. Let me use a potion of bliss. There we go. Everyone is blessed. Grimnor, please go after the... No, 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 don't. Attack nearest. You attack nearest. The damn knockdown the thing has is the biggest problem. Can I daze it? Not if I fail my arcane spell thing. Uh-oh. Help! Eyeball, save me! Ow.
I will win the day!
Stay a distance away from it so it doesn't start hitting me. Yeah, this is dumb. Okay. Right, I think we're going to come back here. And we'll go to the Peninsula District and kill a bunch of the mobs there. Can I go to the other side first? No, I can't. Okay. How much experience do I have? I need about 3,000 experience to the next level. Okay. Let's go clear out the other side. By going downstairs in the warehouse. That probably still won't be enough experience. And then we'll go to the Peninsula District. We can get a bunch more experience from killing the enemies I know are around there. We might even be able to do the whole part of that. Yeah, if you hear that little like that when you click somewhere, it means that your character's not going to be on a path to where you clicked. They'll just sort of try to get as close as possible to the spot. Walters is still there. I think telling him to wait there is fine. Until you've dealt with everything. Weak shadows. I might have to check up to see whether these bi-beetle bellies are used in anything. Okay, there's body there. Go around here.
It cannot be done.
Ah, yes. Okay. It's the same as the other side. You need to go into the room down here, pull a lever, and it'll open the door, which allows you to go further. Sound burst. Protect me! I have shadows attacking me.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
Yeah, my dagger's not magical, so it's not going to do much. Pull the lever. opened this door.
I will win the day!
You're a little late there, Eyeball. We've moved on to the next enemy. Thank you.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
Anything else around here?
I will
Weak zombie. Anything around the corner? Nope. Okay. Let's head back. Actually, if we're going to be going to the Peninsula District, let's fast travel there.
welcome.
Okay. Let me just check whether there is anything I can do with these, what's it called? Fire beetle bellies. It's funny looking up questions about this game. I'm getting all these links to threads from 2002 and 2004. Apparently not.
Welcome.
I didn't think they did. Maybe there might be some. Yeah, they sell for 1 gold. It's really not worth it. There might be some crafting you could do in one of the later chapters, but not carrying them until then. I thought they might sell for 4 or 5 or 10 or something, but nope. Even these gargoyle skull, which is used in crafting, is only worth 1. The thing is, a lot of these items are provided as sort of crafting, but you know, ingredients for crafting, but the whole crafting system isn't really implemented in the base game's campaign. So some of them are still there, they just don't do anything. Like, I think you can make wands by using bone or wood or something, and you might be able to get wood by breaking doors, but eh. I forget what this bread recipe is for as well. Let me have a look at that. Ah, okay. That's for one of the other companions, Bodydog Linkle. We're not having. We have Grimnor, so it's not relevant. Yeah, I'm not swapping over my party member. We'll just drop it here. This is fine. This is for a quest we're doing to find the Tomb of Nerevar or something. Never. The Tomb of Never? Well, I don't know. The tomb of the person who founded the city. This is for a quest we'll be doing much later when we get to Black Lake District. This is just a book. We'll be able to get rid of a lot of these later on. I want to hold that because that's for crafting purposes. Tells me what to do. Do I not have 2 torches? No. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go to the Peninsula District.
I greet you,
Hello.
my child.
Guys, you some questions? We can't go home. The peninsula is so important when the plague takes the land to toll. Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
Well met.
I thought we were keeping ragamuffins like you on the other side of this gate. The waiting's taking its toll out there, making it a dangerous place. Now that you're here, your dad well better have quarantine clearance if you intend to go back. Lady Arabeth's order. Lady Arabeth has assigned me to temporary military duty. Aye, there was word she'd hired on adventurers to fill the ranks. What can I do for you then? Answer the questions about the Peninsula District. I'll answer one of your questions if it doesn't take too long. How bad is it in there? It's pretty bad. I certainly wouldn't go in unequipped. Gate Captain Kip can brief you once you're on the other side. Okay.
Well met.
If you're going onto the peninsula, keep your head up. There's been a prison break and the place is crawling with trouble. How did they escape? Rumor is that Captain Alefin, the head jailer, set them free. Makes no sense to me. He was a good man and ran a tight ship. Where's this prison? Southwest of here, at the top of the hill. It commands a great view of the harbor. Not that the prisoners ever get to see it. Are any areas still safe? Sedos Sybil is the one in charge of the operation. The prisoners have her pretty much penned in, but she's managed to secure a headquarters to the southeast. If you're looking for help, I'd recommend you go see her. She has better information on what's going on than I do. Does the militia have a plan of attack? For now, everyone's just trying to figure out what's going on. Someone's going to have to go into that prison, though, and get to the bottom of it. Okay, thanks. If you want to thank me, go talk to Sedos Sybil at headquarters. We could definitely use your help clearing up the head jailer's mess. Okay. Sounds like the head jailer might have potentially lost their mind.
Tis a pleasure to speak with you.
Who are you? I hope you're a guard. We need more around here. There's trouble in the prison, and nobody's doing much about it. I'll look into it. It's good that there are still decent folk around in these times. Best of luck to you then. Yeah. What have you got in here? 3 gold. I will take this. And upstairs? Nope. There is no upstairs. It is all a lie. If a door... if when you try to open a door, your companions say basically, no, it's impossible, and it's locked, you can't break it down, or there's nothing behind it, rather. You might be able to break it, but there won't be a linked room on the other side. If your companions move to break the door down or picklock it, then there is something on the other side.
The Silent Lord take you!
You get a bit of an idea of the inflexible nature of the modules when there is a module which has an upstairs, but they have to put a door which can't be opened if they don't want to have it upstairs, rather than just not include the stairs at all. Something with a bookshelf. Yeah, there we go. BioWare Corp. This is a book. I don't know if I've... You know what to read that on the side? Or... No, they're burning crates!
It is certain as death.
The graphics of this game really did look pretty nice when it first came out. Maybe the lighting was a little flat
Death and damnation!
in general places, but... I mean... For 2002, for a role-playing game, which previously had been really, like, 2D isometric from above like this, being able to move the camera around and see areas like this is pretty neat. Fully 3D modeled chests and characters and enemies and all that. Is the lighting got like dynamicness to it? It might, if I... yes, a little bit. You can see some of the shadows are moving around as I'm turning. We actually have two. We have one going that way, one going that way, and we have ourselves there. So... And then you got different colored torches and all that.
The task is done.
Fenalope. Malachite. Some more arrows.
Feel the chill touch of the grave!
When it was released, the game was getting 8, 9 out of 10s. That was pretty impressive. People liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. It was quite a bit of fun. It's just I feel the main campaign story could have been designed quite a bit better.
Feel the chill touch of the grave! Feel the chill touch of the grave!
Now. You got the colored lighting when people are casting spells. People exploding into gyms. Hey! Damn it! Get back here. Protect me! They all ran off.
The Silent Lord take you!
There's something else I don't particularly like about the whole bodyguard thing, or not bodyguards, the henchman system, you just don't have control over them.
Ortano for Digyamar.
To victory!
They need line of sight of you to be able to cast their spells. So if you move out of their line of sight, they won't be able to hit you with it. Come on, go and attack him.
I will win the day!
Nah, made you lose your spell.
Ortano for Digyamar.
Ow! Okay. Hello.
To be torn from the embrace of the Silent Lord is unsettling. Yet my time to bow down before him for all eternity is not yet here. Do you need me to join you once more?
Yes. Then together we shall rain blood and death down upon the world. Okay. I don't think there's a room behind here. Let me just check.
It cannot be done.
Yeah, no. And over there, I don't think there's a room either. Let's go back to the Peninsula District. Again, you could take the little portal there in the room, but that costs 50 gold. I prefer to just walk. I'm trying to save my money as much as possible. It's not that far either.
To victory!
Shot him in the head. He's still coming.
The Silent Lord.
Split. Pick up that gold. Can we use... Yes. 25 experience for doing that.
Bring it on!
Comes for us all. Oh, the Silent Lord take you.
To victory!
The Silent Lord take you.
Hello?
I greet you.
Thanks for the help. I was trying to make my way safely home when those brutes found me. Who says I rescued you? Hand over your gold. Who are you? What are you doing on the streets? Do you need an escort to the district gates? Better go into the shadows. Who are you? What are you doing on the streets? I'm a maid for Lady Tanglebrook. I was on my way home from my morning shift when all of this erupted. What do you know about the prison? Captain Elephant. He's the head jailer there. He runs a tight ship, or at least he used to. Some say he's the one who set these prisoners free. Head jailer, is it? Yes, Elephant. He's a good man, I swear he is. Why, he'd meet every afternoon in the tunnels with Lady Tanglebrook for a friendly game of chess. They're cousins, you know. What tunnels? Lady Tanglebrook has always been leery about walking the streets in this district. Elephant built the tunnels between the prison and her estate, so they could continue their games there. Now that the plague is everywhere, they hoped that continuing to use the tunnels would prevent her from being exposed to it. Where's this estate? Tanglebrook? It's at the far reach of the peninsula. As I said, though, she's right scared of the wailing, and she locked the door behind me when I left. Maybe you could check in on her to make sure she's okay. Scared or no, I know she keeps a spare key hidden under her doormat for us. Okay. Do you need an escort? Would you? I was thinking I'd never make it. I really must get to the peninsula gate and tell Captain Kipper about what I've seen. Okay. I don't think your companions have issues with your alignment in this game. Your alignment can change based on your dialogue choices. I don't remember if that's a thing in the first part. Yeah, there it is. We got shifted 3 points towards good. We're still true neutral, though. Apparently, we earned the title of the Reconciler. Don't know what that is. Don't remember that. And now that she's no longer outside of her house, let's go loot it. And there's another one of those wizard labs here. There'll be another method in here to fight. Yep, Earth method.
My attack can't touch them.
Hey, come on. There's just stones on the floor in here. It's a waste for me to hit them. Rare earth clay. Okay, that goes there with our kindling. Okay, and that's everything in there. Okay. There was people in this house already.
Bring it her!
Blood and bones! Pull! Feel! Ooh!
What's this book got on it? Price. Something. Name. There's 2 gold in there. Well, we're 2 gold richer.
Obidai,
Jones.
I greet you.
This area is in the care of the Temple of Tyr. May I inquire as to what you hope to find here? I'm a service of Erebeth as guard, just like you. I see. Recent Academy graduate. Well, go on in. Guards are allowed, as are people with permission from Olaf in the Tyrian Temple. I'll make certain that only other city guards are allowed in as well. Make sure that nothing goes wrong while you're here, alright? What's this place? Don't know nothing about it. I just guard what I'm told to guard. Looks like nothing but a hole in the ground to me. Okay. I like that we got a piece of paper saying we're allowed to go in here to find the tomb of this person. But in the end, it doesn't matter. He just lets anyone who's a guard, which is automatically us because you have no choice in the matter, in anyway. Yeah, you don't need the piece of paper at all. I guess it gives you the quest, but I think you can still do it without having that quest. Also, sorry for the sniffing. My nose has decided to be all drippy. Oh, a copper necklace. That will sell for a bit more than usual. Okay, do we want to go do this? This will be a fair bit more difficult than other things. A garnet. Nothing in the chest. Alexandrite. I guess we don't need this letter from Olaf now. And there's a trap on the floor there. Don't step on it. Okay. Hello.
Hail to ye!
Please, only those with the permission of Reverend Judge Olaf Uskar can be here. There's nothing for you to steal anyway. I have a letter from Olaf, he sent me. Thank goodness you are here. Oh, I guess you do need it then. The plague has not been kind to our number, but the work of Tyr must still be done. Could you tell me about these tombs? The tomb we are in belongs to Maya Slasnia Fairblade. It has been her resting place for a good many years, though I don't know exactly how long. She was a trusted friend of Halueth Never, so hopefully this place would hold clues as to where the founder himself is buried. The idea that a place called Neverwinter is named after someone whose last name was Never is like knowing that the Land Raider in Warhammer 40k is named after someone whose last name was Land. Essica Land or something like that. It's just, it seems unnecessary. My idea was it was called Neverwinter because it never snowed there or something, even though it was kind of close to the north. This one is very close to the surface, suggesting it may have been moved at least once in Neverwinter history, but no records tell of it. What have you learned from this tomb? The plague killed every member of the team that was digging it out. What they knew mostly died with them. This is a journal, though. The scribe Jacob was supposed to detail what they found, but I have not read his account. It's in the chest. You may open it. Okay. Where are the other tombs located? I don't know. Jacob's journal in the chest may say, but I was not instructed to read it, so you will have to examine it yourself. I hope it proves useful. It would be a shame for him to have died without having shared his knowledge. Did you find any artifacts in here? I don't think so. Of course, I only arrived after the team died of the plague. I hope no one had the gall to disturb their bodies. Yeah. Okay. And you can't tell me anything else. Another time. Remember to look at Jacob's journal in the chest. He may have included some valuable information before he... well... his blessed quill will have been put to good use detailing what they found. Strange. The quill... strange? The quill is not here. Yeah, there's a bunch of items in here. Ceremonial sword, ceremonial shield, and a ceremonial arrow. This book details the initial search for the tomb of Halueth Holoweth never. It is unfinished, the writer obviously falling to the plague before he could include many details, but it does point to the possible locations for 3 tombs in addition to the one in the Peninsula District. Beggar's Nest, Great Graveyard, Docks District, Northwestern Quarter Aqueducts, Blacklake District, Southwestern Quarter. The directions are vague, but the book does mention that each tomb is likely sealed with a magically protected door. A riddle of some sort is the key to which the solution for the Peninsula Tomb door was emerald, which was answered by actually placing an emerald in the container immediately next to the door. It is worth noting that the action seemed to destroy the item, making it an expensive discovery. Text of the emerald riddle on the Peninsula Tomb. Diamond of the forest, if the seasons never changed. Yeah, okay. So these other objects are what you're going to have to put into the chests of the other one. Luckily, they're ceremonial. So there is no attack and damage penalty -5. There is no great loss to using them to open the other tombs.
Hail to ye!
Okay. There's nothing else here. And the other tombs are in the other areas, so... we'll go do them when we find them. Box.
The task is done.
Thank you. Mrs. Mars Mercantile. Hello.
Hello there.
Step right up. I've got just what you're looking for. My shop ain't what it used to be, but it's still a shopkeeper nonetheless. Let's see your wares. You'll sell for 0 gold as well, so you don't go selling them by accident. Oh, they're malachite, not greenstone. Yeah, greenstone and malachite look exactly the same. Okay, do you have anything which I'd want? It looks like you have the generic items. Cloak of Protection. Could geek that. 932. Nymph Cloak. Enchantment bonus. Charisma +1. Well, that's not important to me. Actually, I wouldn't want to multi-class into a sorcerer because my charisma is terrible. Oh yeah, you can buy maps. I believe these fully reveal the area for you. Here's magic bags. You'll note that they're different. They've got different prices. So this is something which annoyed me a bit in Neverwinter Nights. You might be able to get bags of holding in the last few chapters, but until then, they give you magic bags. And magic bags are... Let's have a look at one. What they do is they reduce the weight of items put in them by a certain amount. Bags of holding completely negate the weight of whatever you put into them, as well as being basically an infinite size storage, theoretically, right? The games rarely do that part, but you know, you can put whatever you want in them and it doesn't weigh anything. Magic bags are... It's a bag, and you put, like, an item which weighs 10 pounds in it, and it only weighs 8 pounds if it's minus 20%, and so on. The more expensive ones lower the amount by more. This one's minus 80% of its overall weight. So, we don't need them. We've still got quite a lot of space in our inventory. And I think you get a few in the game, in the main story anyway. But, yeah. It always annoyed me that they weren't full bags of holding. You can, I think you can get bags of proper bags of holding. I don't know if in base Neverwinter Nights campaign, maybe only in the expansions. These rings here, Ring of Crimson, Cyan, and Jade, these are torches. You put them on, they emit light. Green light in 15 meters. Ring of Insight increases your law skill by 5 points. Ring of Protection increases AC by 1. I don't think you have anything which I want. Okay, hello? There's a box. I like these little logs with wheels I've got around here. I don't know what these are supposed to be. I always thought battering rams. But it's just like, it's a log on wheels. They got these ballista here, which are pretty neat. And these big, like, steam furnaces. Which is interesting.
Who are you? And why did the guards let you in here? There's enough trouble in this district without thugs like you. Wait, you aren't new recruits, are you?
You can see this character's probably more important because she's actually got a unique model. I don't think her armor is used by anyone else in the game. Don't know if she shows up too often. Also, I've never noticed that it's actually partially see-through. It actually looks like her portrait up there. Lady Erebeth temporarily assigned me to militia service. Has she now? Well, that's the first bit of welcome news I've heard all day. I don't know if she shows up much in the other chapters. Maybe. Who are you? Sedos Sibyl of the Neverwinter Militia. I'm in charge of the operation here. And you? I'm called Feek. Very well, Feek it is. Truth be told, we've got our hands full here in the peninsula and could use your help. It's a bit outside the standard militia duties, though. Kind of job. With all the prisoners in the streets, we're stretched to the limit just trying to keep the civilians safe. As if the whaling wasn't enough. What I need is someone to get inside that prison and figure out what the hell's going on in there. Lady Erebeth authorized a 300 gold piece bonus to any militia member who can bring me proof of the situation's being resolved. Consider it danger pay. 300 gold, eh? Woo. How do you intend to get me into the prison? They're running a prison like a fortress, sending out raiding parties and then retreating back inside. It's been hard to get a hold of them. I think they probably carry keys to get back into the fortress once they've finished looting or whatever. Nobody we've caught has had one, though. You don't have, like, keys in the militia... Keys in the, like, city watchers barracks for the, prison or something? Since you can't bust down the front door, you'll have to find a person with their key. I'd start in the sewers in the southwest of the district. We've seen a number of groups around there. Doesn't seem like much pay for a lot of work. Perhaps, but prisoners will likely restrict the place of any valuables, and you're welcome to keep anything you confiscate for them. But you'd be willing to give an advance? Certainly not. If I gave an advance to every militia member, the city coffers would be empty and the prisoners would still be rioting. What dangers are you aware of? Beside the prisoners, you may need to watch out for the head jailer, Elefin. Recent reports suggest he's the one who set them loose in the first place. What can you tell me about him? He used to be one of the militia's best, and up till now, I've never heard a bad word said of him. Lord Nasher himself appointed him to the prison's command. Something just doesn't seem right with this picture. I guess a whaling can change one's perspective on things. Alright, I guess I'm your woman. Good luck then, but don't forget to report back to me if you manage to resolve whatever the trouble is down here. Yeah. Go back to them, otherwise you don't get your 300 gold, I assume.
You die here and now!
Taste steel, villain!
Kill him before the guards through so I get the experience.
It cannot be done.
Oh,
It is certain as death.
that's not a prisoner.
It is certain as death itself.
Hey, Grimnor, come on. What are you doing? Don't slack off. Open the
It
chest.
is certain as death itself.
He just forgets to continue doing it. My eyeball might have got in the way. Hello?
I greet you.
Thanks for the help. I was trying to make my way safely home when those brutes found me. Who are you? I'm a butler for the Lady Tanglebrook. I was on my way home from my morning shift when all of this erupted. Yeah. Another person, basically. The same as the other one we rescued. Do you need an escort? I guess in case one of them dies, you have a chance at the second one. But it doesn't matter anyway, because you, as you learned, the key is underneath the doormat, so you can probably find it yourself.
Death comes
I
for
will
us
win the
all!
day!
I'll play with you. Okay. Oh, it's a gang leader. He's very difficult. Focus on him. Don't put your back to him. He's sneak attacking you.
Only one way out for you.
There we go.
The Silent Lord!
206 experience for killing that guy. Dropped a great axe.
I can't carry this much. Lose some of it.
Okay. Well, we're going to be carrying that because I want it. Ooh, an amulet. What's this? Amulet of acid resistance. Under the direction of Druxus Rim, these amulets are created by the Red Wizards of Thay and are sold in their enclaves across the realms. cheap and easy to make. This magical protection for certain elements is a huge source of profit for the Enclave. Acid resistance is pretty nice to have. This is the way down into the sewers. These rather metallic-looking bunker things. No, 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 not you. How? Can I shoot you from here? Yeah, I can. The shot even curved around the corner to hit him. Is this how good I am? A regular dead shot. What's that? Lesser restoration. Don't know why it's all red there.
Bring it on!
Oh, Grimnor's run off somewhere. Let's hope he doesn't get himself killed. Sounds like he's having fun. Come and guard me.
My life bleeds out. I need healing.
Bring it on!
Okay, never mind.
To victory! I will win the day!
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
Gold doesn't weigh anything, so you don't have to worry about being overloaded by that. Here's the Tanglebrook Estate. It's a very impressive house. Here's a welcome back. There's nothing special about this object, except there's a key underneath it. It's like hidden all the way back here. They have to go all the way around to be able to get back there. Yeah, whatever. Erebeth, I have stuff to sell you. Let me just drag myself over to you.
Welcome.
Oh, damn it.
Welcome.
Okay. So. Drop. Sell. Drop. Sell. Okay. I'm gonna sell all my gems. I don't think I need any of them. I'm gonna sell the robe of fire resistance as well. And I don't remember whether using the charges on an item lowers the value of the item. Oh well, whatever. I was going to check, but who cares? It's not that big of a deal. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yep. Okay. To buy back is 5,000. Okay. I am going to have a quick break, and then we'll continue. So I'll pause the recording here, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're back. Let this damnable whispering continue. Do I have anything else which I can drop? Part of what's weighing me down is also these potions. They weigh 0.5 each. It's quite a bit. I don't need this ale. I can sell that.
Welcome.
Sell that. How much do the healer's kits weigh? 4. Is that 4 each? No. I don't think we need this letter from Olaf anymore, so we'll drop that. We want that. We want that. Those are fine. We want that. Okay. That's all fine. Let's head back. Can I go into this tower here? Well, apparently they want to try breaking it open.
Death and damnation! It is certain as death itself.
Apparently I can. What's in here? Some gold. Potion to cure moderate wounds. Potion to cure light wounds. Hanging birds. And meat.
The task is done.
And in here, a chest. What was in here? Copper necklace. Okay. Can I go into the other towers around here? Apparently I can. Don't mind me, guard. I'm just doing my rounds. You know how boring they are. Thank you. There's a copper ring in there, a fetalope, and a winged helmet. Any other towers?
Greetings.
Welcome to you.
That's to Castle Nerevar, or Castle Never. Sorry, Nerevar. Morrowind on the mind. You can't go in there. I don't think there's another tower down here. Hello?
Well met.
Okay. We went there, we went there. Let's go have a look over there. Did I loot everything here? Apparently did loot this. What's in here?
Cannot be done.
I'll spill your guts now!
No! Leave me alone! Not the Fantelope. Over here. Okay, just exactly the same as the place across the street.
It cannot be done. It cannot be done.
Hello, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. This is Neverwinter Nights, a role-playing game which came out in 2002. Can I read that, please? Thank you. Set in the same universe as Baldur's Gate 3, the Forgotten Realms. It's pretty neat. I like the gameplay of it, but the storyline of the main campaign's a bit meh. That was a good hit. Stop attacking my eyeball. There's an angry dwarf behind you punching you. I feel like I'm your guide for old games. I do like playing a variety of older games. does hurt slightly to hear this game being called an older game, but it is at nearly, well, it is 21 years old now, so... It has been a while since it came out. Okay, yeah, these all lead to the same place, I think. Just back upstairs. Going down here is just to get the key. Yeah, Neverwinter Nights is pretty neat. The big thing was it had a module system which allowed you to make your own maps. So the campaign is not very impressive story-wise, because they're really just showing off what you can do with the toolkit. But they did advertise the game as being a full RPG. So I think they wanted it more like a multiplayer experience than single player, but I bought it as a single player game. Let's go in here. This place is much bigger on the inside. Magic. Right. They got stink beetles over there.
The task is done.
Neverwinter Nights 2 is kind of more fresh, but you didn't like the UI. I don't remember Neverwinter Nights 2 well enough to know whether I like the UI or not. I remember it being pretty much the same. It's got better visuals, and I think the story is held a bit better in it. But, I never finished it.
Of the grave.
Neverwinter Nights 2 was a pretty significant visual improvement over the first one. I guess it looks more like Knights of the Old Republic. Maybe a bit better than that? Don't remember when it came out in comparison to that. I think there was more flexible as well. You could change the terrain height and you could change other things about the map to make it a bit less repetitive instead of just the lighting. Everyone is dead. All I have left is my cousin Elefin, the head jailer. He has been so good to me in the past, even building a tunnel between his office and the estate, so I can visit him without running the risk of actually walking the dangerous peninsula streets. How fortuitous that these same tunnels now protect me from exposure to the plague. I am going to meet with him later today, for I know a good game of chess shall cheer me up from the spiteful malaise in which I have fallen. That was odd. I thought I heard something crashing around downstairs, but when I went down there, there was nothing. Must have been the rats. Oh, how I hate living alone. I shall visit my cousin at once. Okay. How fortuitous that she writes things down into such a friendly manner that we can understand it. KOTOR was better, no doubt. Oh, absolutely. I think Knights of the Old Republic 1, hey, a dagger +1, has a much better storyline than Neverwinter Nights 2.
To victory!
Come on. Break the door down. This door is trapped. It's red. I don't have someone who can pick the lock though, so we're just going to have to break it down using Rays of Cold. Or Ray of Frost. Good thing I have infinite of them. The definition of all games like Hitman 2 or Stronghold Crusaders. Things your dad had in your PC. Apologies if I assume wrongly. I have to remind myself that people aren't going to be around the same age as I am. They're going to have very different experiences. Which is interesting, because
The task is done.
even among my own friends, just a few years between us, and the like experience growing up is very different. Technology was moving so fast. What's this? Celestial elixir. This elixir smells sweet, similar to honeysuckle, and contains a small amount of liquid inside that bubbles faintly. Its use is unknown, though it's likely a curative of some form. Here's the chess set. 2-bladed sword +1. There's a bunch of traps on the squares.
Can't carry this much. Lose some of it.
There is a large hole in the side of Lady Tanglebrook's skull, the contents having been violently removed. Whatever caused this, it wasn't a wailing death. Chess set reminds you of Harry Potter. It does, rather. I can't remember whether you can play this or not. I don't think so. There might be a riddle attached to it. I don't remember.
The Silent Lord take you!
Would have been pretty popular at the time, Harry Potter, so may very well have been done because of that. I don't need those. They only sell for 1 gold each. Let's see. Can I do anything with this? It's not like I can tell which one's the king. Yeah. Nope. I don't think you can do anything with it. They might have planned to have a puzzle related to it, but I don't think there is one. You can see 2 of the pieces were taken. I just imagine them coming down here and like shoving these giant statues around to play chess.
The task is done.
Okay. Anything else I want? Well, I'd like to have back some of my carry capacity. 2-bladed sword +1 I can sell. Yep. Okay. I am going to go back to sell things, so I will take these because I can't bear the idea of leaving them behind when I can make 5 gold from selling them. I did say at the beginning I'm going to be scrounging every bit of money which I can, so... No, I'm not making every decision in quests I'm getting to make the most amount of money, so... That sells for 763. Pretty nice. You have slots also for arrows, bullets, and bolts there. So you can actually have all three in your quivers. Okay, let's run back there. Okay, so we went into the Tanglebrook estate, and that's one way you can get into the prison here. The other way, which we also have, is to get a key from one of the prisoners, and that will let you go in through the front door. You get that by going into the sewers over there. I think there might be a building we could go into, this one here. I don't remember what's inside. Peninsula Barracks. There we go. You see also my dagger actually looks different. It's got a little bit more of a bronze coloration, and I think the blade's curved because it's a magic one. It's got a little different appearance.
None can stand before me.
Ow! Nice, level up. It's not your turf now, you're dead. No, I don't want to talk to you. Let's have a sit. And then I'll level up. Okay. So this is our wizard level. Put a point into appraise so I can get better prices at stores. I'll put point into concentration, point into law, and I guess point into spellcraft. And we get level 2. What do I want to learn? I can learn 2 spells. Belagan's Iron Horn. If they fail a strength check, they will be knocked down for 1 round. As if the caster has a strength of 20. Blindness, deafness. Be struck blind and deaf. Bull's strength increases your strength by 1d4 plus 1. Cat's Grace does the same but for dexterity. Cloud of Bewilderment. Enemies in the area of effect are stunned and blinded for 1d6 rounds. Combust. Makes a creature burst into flame. The initial eruption of flame causes 2d6 fire damage, plus 1 point per caster level. Maximum plus 10, with no saving throw. Further, the creature must make a reflex save or catch fire, taking a further 1d6 points of damage. This will continue until the reflex save is made. Continual flame. This creates a magical flame that you can cast on an object, and it makes that object emit light like a torch. It's apparently permanent. So I could cast this on my dagger, and it would light up the area around me. Darkness. All creatures within the area of effect are shrouded in a haze of darkness, which can only be pierced using ultravision. Death armor. A magical aura surrounding the caster, injuring creatures that touch it. Any creature striking the caster takes 1d4 points of damage plus 1 point per 2 caster levels. Maximum of 5. So it doesn't actually protect you. It just deals damage when the enemies hit you. Eagle Splendor is charisma. Endurance. Increases constitution. I don't know why it's not called like Bear's Endurance or something. Flame weapon. It's good old flame weapon. Fox's Cunning for intelligence. Gedley's Electric Loop. Create a small stroke of lightning that cycles through all creatures in the area of effect. The spell deals 1d6 points of damage per 2 caster levels. Maximum 5d6. Those who fail their reflex saves must succeed at a will save or be stunned for 1 round. That's actually pretty good. I think I'll get that. Ghostly Visage. Caster is surrounded by a ghostly nimbus of light that grants damage reduction 5. I don't know how to read that. Reduction 5 something plus 1 prevents all spells of level 1 or lower from affecting caster and grants 10% concealment. Damage reduction of 5 plus 1 per level, I guess. Lasts for 1 turn per level. Ghoul Touch. The caster's hand glows with an unearthly radiance. The target creature must make a fortitude save or become paralyzed. Creatures paralyzed by this spell emit a noxious cloud that applies a -2 penalty to skills, saving throws, attack, and damage rolls to all creatures within 5 feet. That second bit there is completely new. That's not quite carried over in... That wasn't in Baldur's Gate 1 or 2. And that's not in Baldur's Gate 3 in 5th edition. I'm pretty sure Ghoul Touch in those just paralyzes the target. It doesn't have this... Creates a noxious cloud. Invisibility. Knock. Opens an object. Lesser Dispel. Attempts to strip all magical effects from a single target. Also target a group of creatures, attempting to remove the most powerful spell effect from each creature. To remove an effect from a creature, the caster must dispel check of 1d20 plus 1 per caster level to a maximum plus 5 against a DC of 11 plus the spell effect's caster level. Mel's Arrow. Initial damage from the spell is 3d6 plus 1d6 every round until the spell expires. It lasts for 1 round plus 1 round per 3 levels. Owl's Wisdom. Resist elements. See invisibility. Stone Bones. I think that's a new spell from one of the expansions. You cause the target undead to gain a +3 natural armor class bonus due to the thickening of its bones. Yeah, that's... I'm pretty sure that is new. Summon creature level 2. Summons a Direball to be a faithful and loyal servant. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. They begin laughing hysterically if they fail their saving throw. Be unable to defend themselves until the spell wears off. A creature whose racial type is different from the caster's gains a +4 bonus on its saving throw because humor doesn't translate well. So by choosing a gnome, we have made this spell rather ineffective. Likewise, if you... I guess maybe less so if you played as a half-orc. There are a number of half-orc enemies. But if you're a human, you probably have the easiest time with this. Ultra Vision. It's improved beyond that to Dark Vision, when the target when the spell is applied, even the effects of magical darkness are pierced. And then you got web. Sticky strands cling to all creatures within the area of effect, entangling them. Creatures who make their save can move, but at a reduced rate, dependent on their strength. I am going to get... I'm going to get Ghostly Visage. I could get another level 1 spell. But I'm a wizard. I can also just memorize spells. So. And we can choose our familiar again. If we want. I'm going to stick with an eyeball. There we go. And it sums up our level up. We gain 4 hit points. There we go. It'd be handy if I could click and drag these icons down here. No. There we go. That's where the wizard special ability is. Okay, let me put that there. Put the sleep there. Wand of fire there. Then I want to put... Oh, I didn't memorize them. I haven't, No. I haven't assigned the spells to my, spell slots. There we go. How does a still spell work, then? I guess I need to put it... Yeah, okay. So it's dependent on... That's fine as it is, I think. And then if I want to use, like, at least an electric loop with still, I'm gonna have to wait until I get level 3 spells. Just again, doesn't mean that I can't cast them. It just means that I'm casting them with a arcane spell failure because I'm wearing splint mail. By choice. I could remove my armor and not have the penalty. But whatever. I'm not so concerned about playing efficiently and all that. Punch it. Okay. It would be really nice in this game if I could reserve inventory slots for the weapons. You'll note if I swap my weapons over, it actually puts them into my inventory, which means my heavy crossbow here gets placed wherever the most of the immediate available slots are, which does mean if your inventory is completely full, I can't remember what happens, but you either can't swap your weapons over because you don't have room for it in your inventory, or that just places the weapon on the ground, which is kind of a pain. Get another potion of bless. And we'll just go in the front door. Oh, I can check these. And 2 gold on him. 1 gold. And Come on. Potion to cure serious wounds. Did I get these other barrels? Crates? Let me check. Yes, yes. No. There's a quarterstaff there. I'll take that. And a potion of barkskin. I'll take that. There's a corpse up here. Nothing there. Did I get that chest? Okay. Well, failed the spell. Yeah, let me memorize some of these other spells as well. Oh, silence isn't an arcane spell. Neither is that. Okay. Freed up a bit of space. The background noises do give life to the area, but they, the fact that they keep going on and there is no break to them does get a little bit tiresome. Okay.
To victory!
That is the thug. And he died. Did he have anything on him? Nope. Okay. Ow!
To victory!
Quick!
I'll slit your throat!
Get him!
I'll carve you up!
Once you're done with that,
The task is done.
there is another chest over here.
Certain as death itself.
Hey Kibbits, how's it going? Old man Mick now. So old. Quick, let me surround myself with people who grew up playing Siege on DOS. I won't feel old. Better hide Wake of the Ravager. Not familiar with that. Don't know what it is.
The task is done.
Feel the chill touch of the grave!
I play recent games. I played Baldur's Gate 3 on the day it came out. People can't complain too much that I play old games all the time. Dark Sun 2. Oh, okay. Sequel to Shattered Lands. How's that going? Better than the prequel? Or better than the first part? You probably shouldn't be breaking down those iron bars, but if you want to, I'm pretty sure there is a lever which will open them all for us. Hard to be better than Shattered Lands. They made some choices which most people didn't approve of. Oh no. I was remembering you had some issues with Dark Sun 1, so I was wondering whether it improved upon those or not. I guess not. Still not very familiar with the games. I never played them myself, and I haven't seen playthroughs of them, so... You have lag spikes running at 20,000 cycles. Is that a case of the cycles being too high? I remember sometimes games will get jittery if I put the cycles in DOSBox too high. There we go. Yeah, broke the metal portcullis. Amazing. There's a minor frost trap in there. I guess that's useful. I won't be able to sell it because it will count as stolen goods, even though it's not. You try putting it lower and it's slower than chilled molasses. Molasses is old man stuff. Do people, young whippersnappers, even know what molasses is? I do. I can't say it's something I've ever had, though. It's not really something here in Australia. It'd be more maple syrup or the like. Or just syrup. So. Treacle, I guess. Even that's getting a bit old. You only use it in some cooking. Never had it either. You grew up reading about it in fiction. I believe it's still pretty heavily used in some parts of the US, but I can't say it's something I've ever had myself. Treacle's like that for me, but I always imagine treacle from the name as like drinking tar. There's something about the name of it makes me think like extremely thick and viscous. Like it could trap dinosaurs in it. Think you read about treacle in Briar Rabbit? I wouldn't know where I first heard about it. Probably some Victorian Edwardian books. I read a lot of Beatrix Potter when I was young, so most likely from that. If not just from cooking recipes and so on later on. Well, that didn't jump. That was a bit of a disappointment. So you killed my badger.
Only one way out for you.
Excellent.
I can't carry this much. Lose some of it.
Great axe. Never read much Victorian stuff, not my thing. Yeah. I don't know if Beatrix Potter counts as that. I don't... Not sure. But... I liked it. Stories about animals, even if it had the peculiar thing of, like, old children's stories of being surprisingly depressing at times. But oh well. That's a David Copperfield and Great Expectations. Right, yeah, I think I'm familiar with Great Expectations. I think I saw a theatre play of it. Yeah, yeah. That's a neat story. Again, kinda depressing. So...
Welcome. Do you have news?
You didn't read Jane Austen. Yeah, Great Expectations, I think it's frustrating. At least for me, because... You want nice things to happen. It's not a story where nice things happen. Terrible things don't really happen either. It's just sort of... Well, it's in the title. At least from what I remember. You read it and went, I'll read my bad TSI D&D fantasy novels instead. Yeah, exactly. I much prefer reading those and Discworld. They're much more enjoyable. See, what else? In school, I did read Journey to the Center of the Earth. That's an interesting book. Interesting in its ideas. Like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. By Jules, both by Jules Verne. They're sort of fun adventure stories with interesting scientific concepts from the day they were written.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
Are they worth a read now? I don't know. I guess it depends whether you're into that kind of thing. Even if just for curiosity's sake. They tend to be a bit long-winded.
Can't carry this much. Lose some of it.
But you get to read about a journey to the center of the Earth, where there's an electric sun and a lost land full of dinosaurs, and how people are able to travel through caves to get to it.
Certain as death itself.
Which is ridiculous, knowing how big the Earth is. It's not something you can walk through. Anyway. Scientific inaccuracies aside. Because that's what's important behind these stories.
It is certain as death itself. Feel the chill touch of the grave.
Had access to Discord way too late when you started having issues reading due to... Not sure if it's AD&D, it's like speed reading, but you skim too quick, your brain fails to process some stuff, so you go back like a bad typewriter. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're like... Yeah, you're sort of skipping stuff because it's like, I can gather what this sentence is like, and then it's just like, oh. Sure. I really don't do too much reading now. I've been for years trying to read through these, the Lovecraft short stories, which I have 3 volumes of. I'm still on the first one. Again, they're interesting. They're very long-winded, though, and it's a bit tedious to get through some of them because of all the lengthy descriptions. which is part of the charm of them, but it's also... You have to be paying attention, otherwise you don't understand what's going on, because sequencing of events and what they're referring to can sometimes be a bit confusing. I was reading The King in Yellow, which is broadly based... Well, it's a separate thing, but it was later incorporated into the Cthulhu mythos. And that was an interesting series of short stories, all kind of related to the overarching plot device of this play called The King in Yellow, which drives people mad when they read it beyond the first act or something like that. But one of the short stories in that, I believe, has absolutely nothing to do with the rest of it. It's a story involving some of the author's other characters during the Siege of Paris by Austria, I think. Which is interesting from its historical aspect, but I was rather lost on a lot of it because it's very out of place compared to all the other more supernatural stuff. It gets tiring reading like that. Yeah, all the old language, and you're having to like I know what they're saying, I understand the words they're saying, it's just the exact meaning you have to sort of keep going, right, this is what they mean together in this way, is like so on and so forth. It's just a bit of extra processing you have to do at the top of it. You have a Conan the Cimmerian anthology book you like, but you have problems focusing. You're still not finished it after all these years. I'm sure many people are in the same situation. I have a bunch of books. I guess I have a bunch of the Belgariad series, which I haven't read really.
It is certain as death itself.
Those are fun, but formulaic by design. I don't really know what other books I've purchased recently. Not really anything. The Belgariad, you haven't heard it for a while. I do like it. It's something I think people aren't too familiar with. It's... If people read it, they probably feel like this is very unimaginative. It's basically the hero's journey, and that's by design. It is the hero's journey. It's on purpose, because David and Lee Eddings, his wife helped as well, he wrote it for the purpose of saying the hero's journey is not a bad literary concept. You can write a perfectly good story using it, and he follows it extremely formulaically. Probably used that word a few times, but if you know what it is, you know what the character types and concepts are and all that, it is very... You can predict it very well, but the thing that makes it very enjoyable is the characters. The writing is quite witty, and I think it pokes a lot of fun at itself as well. So, thanks, I've been in there for too long. My favorite out of them, actually, is Belgarath the Sorcerer, which is a in-universe autobiography written by the wizened Gandalf figure called Belgarath, who's several thousand years old by the time the Belgariad comes around.
Lord, take you.
He's very snarky, lazy. He doesn't like writing it, so he keeps complaining about it, and I find it very amusing. It's like, what if Gandalf, instead of being like, you know, this sort of
To victory!
enigmatic figure. Just, it's like a grumpy old grandpa who doesn't like being told to do things. But he has a huge soft spot for his daughter, who asks him very nicely to maybe he should consider doing it. And then his daughter gets his wife in on it. So he's like, of course I can't say no to her, so I guess I'm doing this. I don't know. I like it. Because it's like, I lived for thousands of years. I can't remember much of when I was really young. Only a few images.
It is certain as death itself.
Because it was a long time ago. Where I was born doesn't exist anymore. And then it will be like, I spent the next 100 years or so doing something and waiting for the next big thing to happen.
The task is done.
So it's why I do like it a bit more than the Bulgarian, because it's got more going on in it in terms of just being interesting to read. But what if Elminster was actually amusing instead of a self-important nonsense? Or pods. It's the things I like this view into a character who's thousands of years old, because it's got things like, so he built his tower and he does a lot of experiments over the years to pass the time. And one of them was, I want to see how long it takes to grind a diamond to dust. So he puts a diamond underneath one of the steps in his tower, with the idea being that every day he would step on the step and it would grind the stone slightly, and then he'd be able to see how long it takes for the diamond to be ground to dust. Makes sense. However, he forgets that a diamond is underneath the step, and because the step wobbles, he avoids it. So every time he goes up his tower with guests, he's like, don't go on that step, it wobbles. And he forgets that there's a diamond underneath it. He forgets the whole purpose. It's just like... It's a very human thing for, like, this very wizened old Gandalf figure to do. And I rather like that. It's like, well, if you had several thousand years, because you're effectively immortal, you'd probably do things like that as well. Or just find things to while away the days. You have to keep yourself busy, so they... Forget some of the other things that they ended up doing. But... like, magical research, really, but... It's not helpful to anyone else outside of them. It's just, oh, it would be interesting if we found out about this. Everyone devotes their time to researching it. And their god is pleased at them because their god is,
it is certain as
I think, is interested about, like, getting knowledge about things. It's been a while since I've read it. Anyway. And just all the video game FAQs in right in 1,000 years. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Grimdor. Hit you with that. Hey, some gauntlets. Gauntlets of spellcraft. Are they the same as the ones we're wearing? +3. I think they are. Yep. Okay, we can sell those. Actually got given a big collection of ebooks of all the Forgotten Realms books. I haven't made any progress on them at all. A bunch of them I read in high school. Quite a few of them, but I can't remember all of them now. I think this is down to the, yeah, Tanglewood's estate. This is the, chessboard over here. Oh, hello. Some people showed up because we went through the door. There's some more people in the room next door. Wow. I don't think they respawned. I think they spawned because we took that door.
Bring it on!
I don't think enemies respawn in this game. Did I check all the corpses in here? You still have to get to around to Neverwinter Nights itself, maybe next year. Yeah, my decision to start playing this was... I didn't put too much thought into it. Maybe it's best if I think about it too much. Better to just get started with it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there's still enemies around. Can I summon my magic? Nope. Let me load. Okay. Oh, hello. There's a guard dog in there.
The Silent Lord take you!
I like this, whatever it is here. They have like a giant axe blade hanging from the roof, and like a, I guess it's a stretching bench or something, but like, do they swing this back and forth in the hall or something? Should probably have done Icewind Dale first, but whatever. Icewind Dale 1 and 2 are still on my list to do. Is there anything in here? No. Okay. I think we've cleared everything out in here. Did I open this chest? Ow. No, I didn't. There's a heavy crossbow in there. I guess I'll pick that up. I can sell it. Let's go downstairs. I believe there is a fairly tough fight the first time. As soon as we go downstairs, so we're gonna rest. Oh, there's still a room which I didn't go into. Okay. Turn around, over here. Can I open this door? Okay, good. Oh!
I'll slit your throat!
People have respawned. Interesting. Or again, maybe they just maybe these ones just popped in because I went up those stairs.
Feel the chill touch of the grave!
I am a fighter wizard. I don't need to use a dagger. I could have a longsword. But I haven't found a magical longsword, so. That's a dispel. Right. It was down over here. Ow. Some thieves' tools.
It is certain as death it's...
Yeah, I can't use thieves' tools to open the chest, so... There is a key there, and there's a prison logbook. What's this say? Entry 247. We guards are beginning to question Captain Alephin's sanity. He has been out of sorts ever since he went to visit with his cousin, Lady Tanglebrook. The prisoners grow restless. Entry 248. Someone has unlocked the prisoners and cursed Alephin. Captain Alephin is nowhere to be found. We've had prison breaks before, but this is serious. I don't know if we'd be able to keep it under control. Entry 249. Ha! This your pretty book, guards. Whoever reads this, we prisoners killed half his stupid guards and locked the rest away where they belong. Long live the head jailer, and may the whaling get the rest of you. Okay. So, something is definitely up with the head jailer. Something had apparently eaten Lady Tanglebrook's brain. Ooh. What does it all mean? What could it be? Maybe it's zombies. We do see them in the peninsula. Let me have a look at Gedley's electric loop, because I used that before and it was not very impressive. 1d6 points of damage per 2 caster levels. At all creatures within the area of effect. Area of effect or target small. So I guess only if they're exactly like right next to each other. Into lockdown, quick, before the patrols see us. Okay, everyone pile in. Close the door. I like there's just someone on fire on the floor there.
I greet you.
You're not with the prisoners, are you? Yes, I am. Get back to your cell or face the consequences. No, I had to fight my way through to get here. Why do you ask? No. Thank goodness you've come then. They've been going from cell to cell, killing us guards. I think I'm the last one left. Who are you anyway? Just a guard. Name's Emmerich. How come you're not in your cell? I squeezed through the bars and snapped the neck of the prisoner. They'd sent to butcher me. Too little, too late. The others are all dead. That seems like a terrible design flaw for the prison if you're able to just squeeze through the bars, but oh well. Answer some questions? What's the head jailer up to? The head jailer? He was torturing some of us former guards on the bottom level until we managed to escape. Why was he torturing you? He kept talking about cutting us, getting inside our heads. Some of our guys came out of there looking like zombies. The rest of us were discarded. Who's helping him? The head jailer's right-hand man is a half-orc named Kurden Finkt, one of the meanest prisoners in the pit. Pit? What's that? That's where you're headed. There aren't many cells down here except those the prisoners built themselves. What they did in the pits was their business. Sounds like a fantastic policy. Are the doors locked or unlocked? Cell doors are locked, but the others should all be open. If you can get inside and lock down and seal it up, you should be safe inside. Are there storerooms? You'll find them in the north and south. Okay. That's all I need to know. Alright, wait here. Attacks of opportunity in this game are pretty good. It's an immediate attack against someone who's running away or just moving out of your range. And they also get attacks of opportunity if I'm using my crossbow in melee.
I will win the day!
Prisoners in here. Ah! Moving around in combat is pretty risky. Anything in here? There's a great axe.
I can't carry this much.
I don't want to equip that. I can't equip that because I'm too small. At least you have the option. Gold box just plain doesn't let you do the attacks. It doesn't let you do attacks of opportunity. I don't remember them from Pool of Serenians, so... I didn't actually know whether they were a thing in the earlier versions, like, of D&D. I guess they were. It only attacks of opportunity that are triggered or if you're attempting to disengage from combat. Oh, okay. If you do, the enemies get one swing at you. Oh yeah, I think I remember that. If you're next to an enemy, they can't use missile weapons. You can't either. It's alright. No way to cheese it, though. Right, right. Spirits. Okay. I am going to teleport back here. We'll sell our stuff and then make our way back.
Welcome.
Do I want to sell any of these potions or something? This dagger plus one sells for 729. It's pretty nice. What's this celestial elixir for? Let me have a look. I don't remember that. Oh, okay, it's for another companion. It's useless then, because I'm sticking with Grimnor. It's for Sharwin. I don't want it. Okay, sorry, I just dropped it on the ground there. Let me just have a look and see what Grimnor's companion item is. Let me see. Silver ring in No Man's Land. Okay, and a pretty nice amulet from it, so we will do that. Where's No Man's Land? I think that's in the Docks district.
Welcome.
Is there something?
I want you to continue the story. Welcome to speak of my time at Mithril Hall, but you will not let the matter rest. When Bruna Battlehammer reclaimed the throne at Mithril Hall not 20 years ago, it rekindled a fierce racial pride in all the dwarves of the north. I was one of many who flocked to Bruna's banner. One of many who came to battle the denizens of the Underdark and drive them from the mines beneath Mithril Hall. They wouldn't accept you, would they? This was long before I joined the Order of the Long Death. And at first Mithril Hall welcomed me, for even then I did not fear death, and I was eager to inflict it upon my enemies. There were many among Bruna's followers who shared my love of battle and the reckless fury with which I slaughtered my foes, but none of them appreciated the terrible beauty of what was all around us. Had you ever heard the glorious chorus of screams of dying drow echoing in the chambers of a dwarven mine, or paused in battle to taste the palpable spectre of death descending on the field like a cool mist? Have you ever stood over a dying comrade, drinking in his pain and fear as his life bleeds away, gazing into his eyes to glimpse the terrible understanding shining through him in the final instant death claims him? Can't say I've had the pleasure. After the battles, I would walk among the scattered corpses, fascinated by the truth of their deaths. The others found it disturbing, I knew, but I couldn't stop. The compulsion was too strong. And after I wandered amidst the twisted, mangled bodies and gazed into the masks of agony forever frozen on their faces, I understood. Drow, Durgar, Dwarf, in death we are all the same. In death we are all perfect. I tried to share my revelations with my brothers-in-arms, but they could not understand. They only looked at me with horror and disgust. No kidding. They were weak, Grimdor. They couldn't dare to face death like you. I left Mithril Hall shortly after my revelation in search of something. I found the Order of the Long Death. I suppose I cannot blame my fellow dwarves for their reaction. The acceptance of death is not easy. Even among my order, there are those who cannot face the Silent Lord with it when their time comes. What do you mean by that? I'm sorry. I should not have said anything about this to you. This is a matter that must be resolved by those of my order. You can tell me. Maybe it's something I can help you with. This is not the time to speak of this. Let's return to our mission. The Silent Lord's hunger will not be sated by mere words. Okay. Again, he's basically like a follower of Sithis for the Dark Brotherhood. Don't actually know whether this whole Order of the Long Death is something in the later versions of D&D. I guess it is. He's such a lovely chap. Aren't we lucky to have him along with us? What's this area called? Peninsula. Yeah, okay. Oh, I have to summon my dire badger back. Or not. Never mind. Hey, Grimdor. Oh, never mind. I don't remember whether there's a way to, like, tell your companions to attack a specific character or door or something. We'll just break this door down.
Feel the chill.
There was people in there. Quite a few people in there. Nice, that was just enough bolts to put me up to 99.
It is certain as death. Death comes for us all! Ha! The task is done.
Please open the other chest. Ah! Let me move. Thank you. Eyeball, you're in the way. Okay. There's a big, tougher fight in the middle there.
I will win the day!
I like how all the half-orcs have green hair. Hey, identify. I already know identify. I think there's levers in the center which open up all these cells.
I'll slit your throat!
Uh-oh. Yep, there's a mage in there.
Death comes for us all!
They die this day!
Well. This is going poorly.
Now! I'll carve you!
Bring it on!
Huh. Godfrey, come over here. I said come over here. Heal me.
It cannot be done.
I am not a heal. Something else that was neat in the game is the little reflection you get on the metallic parts of your armor. You can see it's all slightly shiny. And the metal parts of the crossbow are also slightly shiny. Torch. 1 gold. So there is a mage in here. Yeah, escaped sorcerer. Hit him for 10. Pretty good. He's barely injured. Uh-oh. Okay, he went invisible. That's a fireball. Ow. Get him.
Death comes for us all!
Nope. Are you there? There you are. Yeah.
The Silent Lord take you!
Okay, looks like he's run out of spells. Oh, maybe not. Ah! There we go. What's he got? A winged helmet. Amazing. I guess we could change up our helmet. We are wearing we've been wearing this spiked helmet for a while. There we go. A winged helmet. Looking at it, it actually looks like a like one of those gladiatorial helmets from Roman times. There's a whole bunch of chests in here. Ooh. What's inside?
Feel the chill touch of the grave! The task
Ooh,
is done.
critical hit for 31 points of damage. Very nice. Move. Click on that chest.
It is certain as
Get the remains. Gold piece. Potion of light wounds. Cure light wounds. And gloves of swordplay. Just give +3 parry. What about this? Greater gloves of concentration. +6 concentration. Very nice. I will wear those. That's better than my spellcraft gloves. Spellcraft just helps me identify spells cast by enemy mages. And I think it also helps you in, like, countering those spells if you're going into counter spell casting mode, but yeah. If you're countering spells, you're not casting spells. Oh, another helmet. Let's wear this one. It's got horns. Stag helmet. A neat little thing in this game is your character turns their head to look at things if you mouse over them. If they're not behind them,
it is certain as death itself.
there we go. There's a longbow, a fire racket. It's a non-magical longbow, but yeah.
The task is done.
What was in there? 2 gold. Fantastic. Let's pull this lever. I like how there's this throne set up in here. I guess the prisoners could have done that. Right, let's go through all these cells. I think you had to pull that lever to get the stairs down. Open. Or get the door leading to the stairs down. Open. No, I've been slowed. Okay, good. It wore off. Hello. Goodbye. I'm sorry, one of them cast Bless? You must have had the potion of Bless.
It is certain as death itself.
Another potion of Barkskin. Eyeball. Guard me, over here. Follow. Pardon me. Okay. Let's have a look in here. You've got nothing. You have 1 gold piece. You have 4 gold pieces. One gold. Another potion of Barkskin. Some arrows. And I think we're back to where we started. Okay. Let's go downstairs. Doesn't matter which way you go. Just choose a direction. There we go. Okay. Now we're in the pit.
Comes for us all!
Bring it on!
It's apparently just a dungeon where they let prisoners roam around on their own. Shot him in the foot. Very good. The prisoner was just waving. He's like, hello.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
Okay. Did we see the emotes which you can have? Bow. Threatened.
Greetings to you.
Greet. Some of them are voiced. Salute.
That's the way. All right.
Goodbye to you.
There's quite a few of them. Nod, scratch head, look far.
That is not a good idea.
Bored. Poisoned, beg, tired. Fall down forwards, fall down backwards, worship, read, drink potion, meditate and sit in ground. Blah! Huh. It's just a death animation.
Bring it on!
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
Spill your guts!
Yeah, there we go. It actually hit multiple people, and it stunned two of them too.
The silent
Only for a
Lord
little
is
moment, but it
here.
was still pretty useful.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
You can see with all the fighting we're doing here. Usually, I would play a sorcerer, and it'd be extremely effective because you learn fireball, and then it just becomes chuck fireball into every combat, and that can carry you for a lot of the game. The enemies don't really have resistances to fire, and those that do, well, you get to later on, and you can just switch over to like ice ball or something when you have it. Cool touch.
Bring it on!
Yeah, we can't really rest because there's enemies in the nearby rooms.
To victory!
Throat.
I'll carve you up!
Splat! Good job.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
Heal me soon, or the Silent Lord will claim my soul.
I guess.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
To
Is there
victory!
something you
Nope.
need?
Okay, yeah, good. We can rest here. What's in here? Oh, 30 arrows. A gold piece. Another gold piece. Good job.
Feel the chill touch of the grave. Death comes for us all.
He's got the arrow sticking through his head. Somehow that way, even though I'm over here. He's fine, and I don't think that did any damage either. Oh, ugh. No, I shot him in the ankle. Ring of Insight. I think we've got one of those. Yeah. I'll keep my Ring of Fortitude on. Can I wear 2 Rings of Insight at once? Yeah, you can. You get plus 10 to lore for that. And there's a great axe.
Carry this much. Lose some of it.
Okay, let's go back. Sell stuff and yada yada.
Welcome.
Okay. I don't think we need the prison logbook. I'll keep it until the end of this quest, though. Don't need that. Don't need that. Do I want the Ring of Insight? What's my lore skill? 17. I'm putting points into it, so I don't think I need it. Good, I can learn Ghoul Touch. I'll sell some of these spells I have. I'll sell Silence, because I can't use it. Charm Personal Animal, because I can't use it. Sound Burst, I can't use. The other ones I can use, so I'll hold on to them. No, I can't move that. Okay. Okay, that's all fine. Right, let's make our way back then. No, keep going. Okay. I check that box. Let's go in here. Good job. Summon creatures level 2. And that. Learn summon creatures level 2. Oh, we got another sorcerer.
Die here and now!
Nope, my spell failed. Ow! There goes Grimnor. Quick, interrupt these spells. Keep hitting him. No, he's gonna get a spell off. He went invisible. Uh-oh. Ah. Ow! Damn it! How many fireballs does he get? Like 4 or 5, probably. Okay, let's have a rest before we go there. Can I shove myself into a corner? There we go. Okay, let's go. Fireballs are coming, you better.
Death comes for us all! Death!
Critical hit for 20. Uh-oh. Get him! No! No! Good, thank you. I just had to eat a fireball from him. Ugh. He's got some gloves. What's this? Greater gloves of discipline. Tired of watching new recruits to the Silver Ravens fumble and drop their weapons during training, Miklos Selkirk hired a mage to develop a magic item to help their discipline. When the first recruit to don the gloves couldn't be disarmed by the Silver Raven champion, Miklos knew he had something extraordinary. +6. Actually, don't remember what discipline does. Well, I've put some points into it. A successful check allows the character to resist any combat fate. Disarm, called shot, or knockdown. Guess they would be useful to, Ow. Ow! And there was a dagger in there. Grimnor, if, he was getting hit by that... I was going to say that bloated dire spider, but I don't know whether its attack would count as a, melee combat art or whatever. It could be just an innate ability. Pardon me.
Obidai, Verdua, Obidai, Verdua.
What's in here? It's a guard dog. Garbage. We still haven't fought the big cheese of the area. I believe he's a half-orc with a two-handed axe. Or a pole axe, you know, one of those double headed axes.
The task is done.
Whole bunch of chests in here. Cure serious wounds. A gold piece.
The task is done. It is certain as death itself.
Potion of Bless. A copper necklace.
The task is done.
And 4 gold. Okay. And this thing. Like, what the heck's this? Like some kind of mincing, squishing machine. They use that on the prisoners?
The Silent Lord take you!
How the heck did I... Wow! Did that bolt fly behind me? Must have been a critical failure. No, just a miss.
To victory!
You failed using your crossbow so much the shot actually fired out backwards.
It cannot be done.
Okay. Ah, there we go. Called Kurdenfengt. Yeah, let's continue going through these areas first, though. Ow. Hey! Grimdor, where are you? Follow me.
It is certain as death
Come on.
itself.
You both stuck on each other or something? Thank you. Now open the door for me.
The task is done.
There we go. Nope. No, the storage room.
It is
Death and damnation!
the task is done. It is certain as death and
And I get Soundburst, 8 gold pieces. 1 gold piece. Soundburst again. Some bullets, lesser restoration. And copper necklace. have another rest. How soon are we to getting up another level? Pretty close. Like another 1,200 experience. Yep, we are going to go back and rest again. Okay, let's go deal with this. Yeah, that actually hits the Grimnor as well.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
I will hurt.
Okay. And he surrenders.
So, you hunt a head jailer, yeah? You know what you face?
Just a man like any other, maybe driven mad by the plague. I'm hoping it's one of the Waterdavian creatures, actually. Who are you and why are you helping the head jailer? You're not even worth my time. Die, Grunt. Who are you and why are you helping the head jailer? I, Curdon Finkt. I was king of the pits till head jailer came down here. Now he king of the pits, and I'm just his lackey. You let the head jailer walk all over you? How come? You're king of nothing. There's nothing here. The head jailer's just sick with the wailing, that's all. You're not even worth what, blah, blah, blah. I'm going after the head jailer. There's nothing here. The pits is what you make of it. Better to be king of the pits than not be any king at all. How many kings you know anyway? You let the head jailer walk all over you? How come? He has power to turn folk into zombies. He do it to guards even. He threatened to do it to me too. Guards into zombies? What are you talking about? You meet them soon enough. They down in his lair, protecting him, feeding him. He says he make me like them if I don't serve him. What's inside them? Have you seen it? Yeah, I seen it. It's small like a dog and smells like dead moss. No head, just a big brain all open. That must be why it likes eating them so much. Yeah, sounds like the Waterdavian intellect of our Erebeth needs. I don't know about that stuff. I just know that head jailer was tough, and if brain creatures can get him, then it's stronger than him, so it's really dangerous. What proof do you have of this? Why he set prisoners free? Why he make guards into zombies? Why he trusts me to watch this back of his? Why? Because he ain't Elefin anymore. Okay. So I guess we can keep him alive, or we can kill him. I mean, he is a prisoner. Probably killed a fair number of the guards. It's just going it back now that, you know, it looks like he's going to be left with nothing. I can't remember whether he gets a full heal if we decide to kill him. Let me go and have a look and see what he actually has. Yeah. Okay. I don't think it really matters. Doesn't say anything. I'm going after the head jailer. Or let me just wait for it to come back. Okay. No, not stay here. If head jailer kill you, he know I surrender to you, and he eat my brain for that. I don't want that. You go fight him. Maybe Torquay's guards too. See, so that they leave and brain think not jump in them. Yeah, you do that. I get out of here. They doesn't go fight him. So, whatever. There's a few chests in here.
The task is done.
Very good. On to the next one. I'm just assuming that these are all locked.
The task is done.
Well, that one wasn't. There wasn't anything in it. 25 arrows. And a hand axe. Not magical hand axe. There's a pile of books here. The head jailer's journal. Day 2084 of my duty. Curden Ficht ate another inmate today. Solitary confinement may be the only solution. Day 2085. Emmerich fell asleep on the job again today. He has been reprimanded and demoted to storeroom duty on the main floor. Day 2086 of my duty. Meeting with my cousin, Lady Tenglebrook, in the tunnels today. The poor woman has lost almost everyone to the Wailing Death, and I fear there is little I can do to console her. Apparently the guy we just let run off is a cannibal. So apparently if you threaten to kill him, you do get some evil points for that. I guess because you wouldn't know he's just a prisoner and he had surrendered himself to you. Lair of the Devourer, I believe this place is called. Yep. Okay, so I believe it's kind of implied that you can talk these other guards out of the fight. Either waking them up from their trance or, I don't know, getting them to go away. So here's head jailer Aelofin. Captain Aelofin looks wrong. It's hard to explain why. He seems to move as though imitating someone else. Each step is slightly exaggerated and forced. The way this fight works is there's 4 of these guards around here. Captain Aelofin here. When we kill him, or get close to killing him, the intellect devourer will pop out of him, and it will go to inhabit the body of one of these other guards. So basically, every one of these other guards which is around here, you have to kill them to be able to kill the intellect devourer. Before you have to kill the intellect devourer itself when there's no more bodies around. Apparently you can talk to these people and get them away, but like you can't really sneak around.
Must not disturb.
Yeah, here we go.
The master must not disturb the master.
Step out of it. Get out of here.
You.
Oh, well, I must get out of here. Let's go. I'll just get rid of a bunch of them. I was going to say I don't think the fight works that way because you sort of automatically engage the head jailer. Snap out of it. Just talking to them is enough. We actually get a point towards good for this, rather than just killing the guards. Captain Elephant is dead. There's the intellect devourer. Raiding is impossible. A thoroughly repugnant creature, the Waterdavian intellect devourer radiates evil. You cannot read its strange features, but only a fool would think it's friendly. It's a brain on legs. You see a lot of them in Baldur's Gate 3. They look a bit different in that. They're more like the brain's a bit more centraled. This one actually looks sort of kind of dog-like with the brain on the end. They do hurt though, and I think you need magical weapons to hurt it. I think it can stun you too.
Death comes for us all!
It's quite a bit nastier than the ones you fight at the beginning of Baldur's Gate 1. Even then you're around level 1. Here you're... What, we're level 5? I think it's got a pretty powerful claw attack. Oh, went invisible. It's near death. That's stunning everyone. Confusing them, sorry.
Feel the chill touch of the grave!
Down!
To victory!
There we go. 240 experience points for killing her. You gotta head off, Gibbets. Well, thank you very much for joining. Probably won't be going for much longer here either. This is part of the body of an intellect devourer, an aberration consisting almost entirely of brain matter. This beast was one of 4 different creatures brought from Waterdeep as components for a powerful spell to cure the Wailing Death Plague. It should be delivered to Lady Erebeth with all haste. Yeah, there's some loot around here. No, that's the first part. It's done. Ow. Ooh, a heavy crossbow +1.
Can't carry this much.
Nice.
Lose some of it.
You can see it looks a little different from the one which we had. It's got more of a, well, it's got a different head to it. Like a recurved head to it. And it's a, darker brown. Do they lower people in these cages into these holes in the ground? Get these bullets. Is there anything else here? There's another box. Hold on a moment. Let me drop this. Did I check this chest here?
It is certain.
No, I didn't.
Itself.
Surprised that fight went off without anyone dying. Okay, gold piece and gloves of the minstrel. Only usable by bards. +3 to your skill perform. I think I got all those. Okay. Let's pick this up.
Can't carry this much. Lose some of it.
And we'll go back to the Hall of Justice.
Welcome. Do you have news of the missing water Davian creature?
I'm not going to give it to you just yet. Because I want to go and get the reward from the Peninsula District. I don't think it would matter. I just want to make sure. It's not like the brain's going anywhere.
I greet you.
Peninsula is returning to normal now. Pink, thanks for asking. Okay. What's your alignment? 3 points towards good for telling her that everything's turning to normal back there. Still true neutral. I just want to go back here and talk to the guard. So I can get my 300 gold for solving the problems here. Okay, hello.
Hello there. I'm glad to see people alive. I'm not sure what happened in the prison, but whatever it was, it's had a big effect on everyone out here.
The escaped prisoners seem to be a little less vicious. Certainly they are still dangerous, but whatever was driving the riot seems to be gone. I have no explanation. Something was controlling head jailer Aelifin. I've got a piece of it. Let's have a look at that. It's the brain of an intellect devourer, isn't it? So that's why Captain Aelifin was acting so strangely. Of course. Intellect devourer is one of the water Davian creatures that Lady Erebeth had been searching for to help cure the plague. You better return this to her. That said, this is proof enough that you've done the job I required of you. I imagine 3,300 gold in danger pay will be sufficient. I went through considerable trouble to get this. Wouldn't a higher reward be suitable? True, you appear to have performed admirably under such pressure. Here, take 375 gold then, and I will make a note of it in my report. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare this report to present to Lord Nasher. He is not well, but news of your success should lift his spirits some. Hey, we got an extra 100, an extra 75 on top of that. Pretty good. I will give you this brain now.
Welcome. Do you have... Well done. I knew you wouldn't let me down. That was the reason we lost contact with those in the prison? As if the plague was not enough. Where others have found only failure, you have discovered shining success. Neverwinter is in your debt. Battling the plague has drained the coffers of Neverwinter. I regret I cannot offer you more than 500 gold pieces for all you have accomplished.
I'm pretty sure you can't negotiate this. If you say it's an outrage, it'll just be like, I'm sorry, but that's all it is. I would give you a king's ransom if I could, but... Yeah, thanks.
Is there something else you need?
Okay.
Farewell.
We have over 10,000 gold now. Nice. We can drop some of this stuff. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. Or this. Or this. They would all sell for 1 or 0, so it's not worth trying to sell them. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Okay then. Well. Let me think. So we either do the Beggar's Nest next, get past that spider, which could still be a problem, or we can do the Docks District next. We can go to the Docks District. There's quite a bit of fighting you do in the area of the Docks District, just like the other two, so we can get a bit of experience from killing all the gang members which are busy around there. But I think we'll save it for tonight, and we'll continue with Neverwinter Nights next time. I'll thank you very much for joining, and I hope you join me then.